Hey everyone, welcome to yet another power packed session, and today's session is going to be all about solving model question paper for your upcoming second PUC examination. So the more model question paper you will solve, the more it would be easier to understand, to predict the actual second PUC question paper that is going to be in your board examination. Okay, so with me I have model test paper 1. We are going to solve it together. Keep joining and keep coming, keep liking that session. Do not forget about it. And let me just refresh it so that I can look at the chat box. Okay. So if I'm audible and visible, please give me a green signal. Please quickly give me a green signal that yes, ma'am, we are able to see you. We are able to hear you clearly. Okay. So part A is going to be all about one marker question, right? All the objective type question you will see or MCQ type question you will see. We will start with the very first question. Okay. All right. So I hope that you bring your pen and notebook so that you can get maximum from this session. Okay. Otherwise, this is not a web series show. Okay. So we are going to solve problems. You are also going to solve problem, and I will be more than happy if you are able to solve the question before me. Okay. Yes, Vimal. Yes, Abhishek R. Okay. All right. So the very first question is from the world of relations. Okay. And I can see, yes, Prajwal, I can see Kavya, welcome to the session. Okay. All right. So here we can see that relation R in the set A given by A comma B. A minus B is multiple of 4. Understand? A minus B is multiple of 4. Now they are saying then 3, the equivalence class containing 3 is. Okay. So they are talking about equivalence class containing 3. So basically what they are talking about is, see, mod of 3 minus B should be multiple of 4. Okay. Now just tell me, what should I keep in place of B so that I get multiple of 4? Obviously, if I put 1 over here, 3 minus 1, we are not going to get multiple of 4. Right? So we are going to get what? Understand? 3 minus 1, 2. No. 2 I don't want. That is why this is rejected. What about this? If I just go by this, if I put 3 in place of B, 3 minus 3, 0. 0 is multiple of 4. Come on. Then 7. If I plug in 7 in place of B, 3 minus 7 is minus 4. Modulus is there. So 4. 4 is multiple of 4? Yes. And 11. 3 minus 11, come on, 8. 8 is a multiple of 4. So obviously which D option absolutely is correct. Since it is an objective type question, you don't have to explain it like proper solution. Okay. Uma, 75 plus video preparatory. Yes, definitely. After we are going to be done with model test paper, we are going to start with this. Now, second question, very clearly, cot inverse x equals to y, then y equals to what? So basically, they are talking about the range of cot inverse x. And we all know that range of cot inverse x is nothing but 0 to pi, open bracket, guys, open bracket, because you understand cot inverse 0 is not defined, cot inverse pi is also not defined. Okay, so the answer is B and not even A, correct? You should be very careful about it. 0 and pi are open. Okay. All right, Uma. Yes, definitely. Super soon. I'll try my best. Now, the next question is all about matrices. Okay. And somebody is talking about symmetric matrix. Now, let me tell you something about symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix is something which is a square matrix. Number one, symmetric matrix is a square matrix. Okay. So square matrix means what? Number of rows and number of columns will be equal. Okay. So this means M and N. If M cross N is there, M and N should be equal. So clearly M equals to N will be our answer. And also, what is the understanding between symmetric matrix? Aij is equals to Aj. Basically the conjugate element. So A11 is there, A12 is there, A13 is there. Then A21, A22, A23, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is the standard notation. Now understand what are the conjugate elements. A12 is conjugate with A21. Basically, Aij and Aji are equal. So these two should be equal. Then the next pair which is equal is A13 and A31. So clearly this is also true for all I comma j. So clearly M is equals to N for symmetric matrix. This and Aij equals to Aji. So option B again. Yes, Uma. Again B, it's only yes, Prajwal. Absolutely. Now next question quickly. Okay, this is from the determinant. So 2 cross 2 determinant. I hope that everybody is aware how to solve a 2 cross 2. So this is 3 minus x square on the left hand side. This is 3 minus 8 on the right hand side. Clearly 3 and 4 2s are 8. So clearly 3 and 3 is gone. X square is equals to 8. So they are talking about the value of x. Now this time it is option D, guys. Yes, Uma, absolutely. Option D, option D, option D. Now we are going to get towards fifth. Statement 1, statement 2 type of a questions, right? Understand. Left hand derivative of fx equals to mod x. Okay. So fx, first of all, let me define fx. You know if fx is mod x. Now generally fx will be x when x is greater than 0. Fx will be minus x when x is less than 0 and equal to 0 I can apply anywhere. Now if I talk about the f dash x and that too the left hand derivative, that means x less than 0. So there is this shortcut. Okay. So shortcut x less than 0, that means this. So we need to differentiate this. F dash x is equals to minus 1. So left hand derivative of this question is minus 1. So statement 1, that is LHD of this at x equals to 0, right? At x equals to 0. Now understand, left hand derivative everywhere is minus 1. They can tell everywhere because we calculated left hand derivative. It is coming as minus 1. Okay, for x less than 0 everywhere. So this is a true statement. And if I talk about left hand derivative of fx at x equals to a is, see, what they are saying is, statement 2 mein, they are saying that left hand derivative is this. No, this is not a left hand derivative. Understand, this is left hand limit. Okay, what they are giving is, this is your LHL, not LHD. There is a difference between left hand limit and left hand derivative. So that means statement 2 is incorrect. Okay. So statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. Option A is absolutely right. Okay. Yes, Prajwal. All chapters important questions will do. Now next question, easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Quickly just differentiate it. So log of sec x plus tan x, if you differentiate, you are going to get 1 upon sec x plus tan x. Now if you differentiate this denominator sec x, derivative of sec x is what? Sec x tan x. Okay, chain rule, plus sec square x. So what I can do is I can just take sec x common. So you are going to get tan x plus sec x. And obviously sec x plus tan x is already there. So just tell me which option is correct. Sec x, which is option A. Yes. Yes, 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 absolutely. Okay. Alright. Next question. Absolute maximum value of this function fx equals to x cube. Do you know what is absolute maximum? That means overall maximum. Okay. The question is simply asking that between minus 2 to 2, think about it, where exactly you are going to get the maximum value. Obviously, fx equals to x cube will become maximum when x is first of all positive, so you will get a positive quantity. If x is negative, you will get a negative quantity. You are looking for maximum value, so obviously you will try to put the positive value, right? And the maximum positive value will give you maximum value. So 2 if you put, you are going to 8. Clearly option D. It is quite intuitive. You put all the points also, minus 2 you put, you get minus 8. It is not maximum. You put, you will not get 2. X equals to 0 you put. Okay, so 8 is something which will be absolute maximum. Now let's talk about point of inflection, guys. Point of inflection. Understand what is point of inflection. Point of inflection is that point about which your curve change its concavity or curvature. So over here, as per this graph, you can see that your curve is downward facing. See, downward facing. And before 0, your curve is upward facing. So this is your point of inflection. About 0, you can clearly see your curvature is getting changed. That is why option C is absolutely correct. Now let's talk about this. Which? Let's talk about this question, which is again my favorite question, okay? And 7th MCQ, tell again. 7th MCQ. 7th MCQ. You are saying why B, not B is correct. Prajwal, absolute maximum. When I am saying if I put x equals to 2, I am looking for maximum value of the function. I am not talking about point of maxima. So when you put x equals to 2 in this, what are you going to get? 2 cube. Maximum value is 8, right? So you just tell me between 2 and 8, what is the maximum value? 8, obviously. You can't say 2 is the maximum value. Okay, that is first thing. Now 5th MCQ, you are saying 5th MCQ. So I told you in 5th MCQ, left hand derivative. So this is your fx. You know what is modulus of x? So I have just defined the modulus of x. Now I need to differentiate it, f dash x. Okay, so this is your f dash x. F dash x is equal to -1. If you talk about the left hand derivative, as per the question, they are very clear. They are talking about left hand derivative. That means they are talking about x less than 0. Can you see this? We are not interested in right hand. We are interested in, now differentiate, you will get -1. That means statement 1 is true. Okay. Yes. Statement 2 is saying that the formula for calculation of left hand derivative is this. But we clearly know that this is not a left hand derivative formula. This is a left hand limit formula. That is why statement 2 is false. Are you getting my point? Yes? Yes, Prajwal? Got it? Shall I move on? Please give me a big thumbs up. Now this. Okay, hi Shrivalli, how are you? Now, do you remember this? E raised to power fx plus f dash x dx. If you get this type of thing, what you are going to get is this. Can you see this? Can you see this? Okay. So whenever you see that e raised to power x, there is a function and its differentiation in summation is given to you. So your direct answer you can write e raised to power x into fx, and exactly same is happening over here. If you mark this as fx, if this is your fx, then this is your f dash x. The derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Okay. So clearly this is going to become e raised to power x into 1 by x, option C. Yes, Uma? Getting it? Understanding it? Okay. Next question, integration of x sin x. Now by parts, do you remember by parts formula? Yes. Integral of x sin x. Eilert rule. Inverse trigonometric function, logarithm, then trigonometry. Trigonometry being first function. This is your second function. So the formula says first function will remain constant, then second derivative of, first function is constant, change it, huh? This is your first, This is your second. First function will remain constant. That means x is constant. Integration of second, tell me. Ma'am, minus cos x. Minus integral of derivative of first. Derivative of first is 1 and integration of second is minus cos x. One more time you have to integrate. So this is minus x cos x plus integration of cos x. Integration of cos x is what? Sin x. Integration of cos x is sin x. Okay. So minus x cos x. First function constant. Sorry, this is positive, right? Integration of sine is what? Sorry guys, sorry. Now cos x ka integration will be what? Sin x ka integration is minus. Plus is already there. So minus, hold on. Kya ho raha hai ye? Why my answer is not matching? First function constant, integration of second. So integral of sin x is, guys, minus cos x. Minus integration of first ka derivative and second ka integration. So integration of sin x will be minus cos x. So this is minus x cos x. Now integration of cos x is sin x plus c, but I can not see anything matching with this. Oops, I think that option A and B. Second function is sine, Can anybody help me? No answer is matching, Am I doing anything wrong? Integration of sin x is minus cos x. Yes, I did that. Now, so minus became integration cos x is. I think I need to check this, right? Option A is not matching because this should be plus. Okay, let's hold this question. Let's check the validity of this question now. Let's talk about this. The projection vector of the vector AB. Yes, Uma, that is what I'm saying. Option is not matching. The projection vector AB on the directed line L. The projection vector of the vector AB on the directed line L. So basically what they are saying, there is a line L and there is a vector AB. By the way, this vector AB is at the angle of pi by 2. Okay. Will be. Okay. So obviously projection of this vector on this vector. What is the projection? Basically what you need to do is you need to just drop a source of light on the top. And then you have to figure out what shadow this is making on this line. So this will be 0 vector. If the angle is 90 degree, then there will be the projection will be 0. It is so obvious. Okay, so suppose basically this, if I just create a source of light, this is my source of light. This is a lamp. I am just doing a lamp over here. Now this lamp will cast a shadow of this AB vector on this line, which is of 0 length. Yes or no? Are you able to imagine? So the answer is 0. Okay. Then the direction cosine of negative z axis. Now understand, this is your x axis, this is your y axis, and this is your z axis. Okay. So now direction cosine of negative z axis. Just tell me one thing, the z axis is making an angle of 90 degree, right? 90 degree with x axis, cos 90 degree, cosine, direction cosine is what? Cos 90 degree. Then this z axis is making an angle of 90 degree with y axis, and this z axis is making an angle of 0 degree with itself, cos 0 degree or cos pi degree, cos pi. Cos pi will also work. Yes, cos pi, negative z, right? So clearly cos 0 degree is 1, Sorry, cos 90 degree is 0, comma 0, comma cos pi is -1, option B. Okay, because the axis is negative z axis. Okay. Let's talk about this now. Probability. Probability of A given that B has already occurred. Do you remember the formula? This is probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. Now understand, probability of B is 0. So this is 0, something upon 0. So this is not defined. Not defined. Okay. Not defined. So not defined, option D. Alright. So in formula, probability of B is 0, no, denominator 0. Now this question. Okay. The urn contains 10 black and 5 white balls. 2 balls are drawn one after the other without replacement, okay, and you want both balls to be black. So just tell me probability of one ball to be a black ball. So that is going to become 10 by 15 because total balls are what? 15 and the favorable ball is what? 10. Correct. Now this is the ball number 1. Now you are having, after this situation now, because one black ball is out, one black ball you have taken out, now you have 9 black and 5 white. So total number of balls will be what? 14, and this is going to become 9. This is your probability, correct? Probability, and this is 5 2s are 5 3s are 2 by 3 into 9 by 14, 3 1s are 3 3s are 6 by 14, or 3 by 7, option A. Yes, Swati Bayes theorem. Yes. Okay, we'll be able to do that. Now we are having the next question. Fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate answer from the given bracket. Number of points in R for which the function is equals to this is non-differentiable. Okay. Now understand. First of all, what are the critical points over here? That means obviously, see, what they are saying is they are giving a function. And what they want us to calculate number of non-differentiability points. Now, I am not a fool. I will not be able to check at every particular point. I want at least that doubtful points. What are the doubtful points? We call them a critical points. Critical points as far as this function is concerned will be when x is 0 and when x is -1. Basically, we want when the modulus is becoming 0. So, there are two modulus. This is modulus number 1, modulus number 2. Tell me, when exactly your modulus 1 becomes 0? When x equals to 0 is first doubtful point, we need to check, and x equals to -1. Now understand, if I just see what is happening, f of x, we need to define the function of x. So obviously x equals to -1. So we need to check for when x is less than or equals to -1. When x is less than -1, both modulus will get open with a negative sign, right? When x is less than or equals to -1, when x belongs to -1 to 0, then this modulus will get open with a positive, but this with negative. So -x plus 1. X belongs to now 0 to infinity. Okay. So now both modulus will get open with a positive sign, 2x plus 1, and this is going to become -2x minus 1. Correct. Now we need to check for the differentiability point, right? So just tell me one thing. Continuity to is there. Just tell me one thing, f dash x. If you differentiate this, you're going to get -2. If you differentiate this, you're going to get 0. If you differentiate this, you're going to get 2. Okay. -2, 0, 2. Correct. So clearly, and this is when x is less than -1. This is when x is greater than minus 1, but this, and x is greater than 0. Okay, so what is happening? See, x less than 0 p, you're getting 0, x greater than 0. Basically, left hand derivative is 0, right hand derivative is 2. Left hand derivative is this. There is a basically the points of non-differentiabilities are 2. Okay. All right, so next, not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow, we have a session, top 30 questions for your PUC. Okay, that we are going to do. And now this question from the world of vectors, guys, vectors. Now, vectors question says, you remember that I, J, K, I, then J, then K, that's cyclic order. I cross J, if somebody asks you I cross J, it will be K. Anybody, anywhere you see I cross J, so I cross J is K, and if, so this is the cyclic order, understand. I cross J is K, but here they are saying K cross I, so reverse. I cross J, J cross I, and K cross I, so K cross I will be J vector. So this is J dot J, minus, this is K. Now J cross I, understand, J cross I is J cross I, right? So J cross I is what? J cross I is not a cyclic order, right? J cross I is minus K. So that is why K dot K. What about this J cross K? So J cross K is I. So this is I dot I, and minus. So this is 1 minus 1 plus 1. So 1 is absolutely correct. Okay. Okay, clear? Shall I move on to the next problem now? This question, the sum of order and degree of the differential equation. Come on, 1 mark question. Quickly, we'll be killing it. Okay, so this is going to give sum of order and degree of the differential equation. Correct? So, sum of the order and degree. Order, that means how many times your y is differentiated. Order is 2, guys. And the power is 1. So, 3. Order plus degree is 3. Correct? Order is how many times your y is differentiated. So 2 times. And degree is something, the power of this thing from where you have calculated the order. So correct answer is 3, 3, 3. Next question. Okay. The total revenue in rupees recovered from the sale of X unit of a product given by. So this is Rx. The marginal revenue when X equals to 2. Marginal revenue when X equals to 2. Okay. So, how to solve? Tell me. Total revenue in rupees received from a sale of X units of a product. Now, the marginal revenue is what they are looking for. What to do? So, marginal revenue is always the rate of change of, understand. That means you are looking for R-2. R-2 will be 4x minus 4. So, R-2 will be equals to what? 0. 0 is the correct answer. Marginal revenue is 0. No, they are not talking about the total revenue. They are talking about the marginal revenue. Rate of change of revenue, total revenue is marginal revenue. Okay. All right. Now, next question. Again, conditional probability. Probability of B given that A has already occurred is probability of B intersection A upon probability of A. Correct? Probability of B intersection A is given as 2 by 5. Probability of A is given as 3 by K. And probability of B slash A is 2 by 3. Correct? So clearly, if I just go by this, 2k upon 15 is nothing but 2 by 3. And this is going to be 2, 2 gone, 3 5s are 15. K is equals to 5. K is equal to 5. Okay. From here, you can just write k is equals to 5. Correct? Getting it? So part A successfully done, guys. Part A is done. Now we have part B, part C, part D, part E, part F. So many questions. Okay. All right, chalo. So this question number 21, 20 questions done nicely. Okay, so how to solve this? First of all, just you have to push x equals to sine theta over here. So you have sine inverse 2 sine theta square root 1 minus sine square theta. Okay. So sine inverse 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay. So this is going to become sine inverse sine 2 theta, and this is going to give you 2 theta. Okay. 2, what is theta? From here, theta will be sine inverse x, hence proved what they were asking about. Getting it? Understanding it? That's how you do it. Okay. Also, don't forget to write. See, if x is sine theta, so minus 1 by root 2 to plus 1 by root 2, correct? So if x is, so sine theta basically is lying, is there less than or equals to 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2. So this is theta belongs to, tell me, minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. So 2 theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Since your 2 theta belongs to minus 90 to plus 90, then only you can write that theta is sine inverse x. Okay. All right. So you have to write this to get the full marks, in order to get the full marks. Okay. All right. So this is first question now. Next question, which is from the determinants. 3 points being collinear, we have to show it, and we have to show this, that these 3 points are collinear. Okay, let me just tell you. If 3 points are collinear, then this determinant will be 0. x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Okay. So A, B plus C and 1. B, C plus A and 1. Then C, A plus B and 1 being equal to 0. So you have to show it. To prove that, so you just have to show it. So just open it, right? So this is your A. Okay, what you need to do is you have to apply the column operation. C1 goes to C1 plus C2. So C1 you will change with the help of C1 plus C2, so that it is going to become A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C, correct? Column 1 plus column 2 will be written in place of column 1. This is B plus C, C plus A plus B, correct? 1, 1, 1. Now from the column number 1, you can just get this A plus B plus C out. You are going to have 1, 1, 1, B plus C, C plus A plus B, 1, 1, 1, okay, equals to 0. Clearly, column 1 and column 3 are identical. Hence, this determinant becomes 0, that you have to write. Okay, you have to write it. Clearly, column 1 and column 3 are identical. Hence, the property says when 2 columns or 2 rows becomes identical, the whole determinant becomes 0. Hence, prove that these 3 points are collinear. Now, the very easy question right here in front of you, dy by dx, you have to calculate if 2x plus 3y is equals to sin x. So, clearly 2, differentiating both the sides, 2 plus 3 dy by dx equals to cos x. So, dy by dx is equals to cos x minus 2 upon 3. Okay. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy question. Yes. Free marks from this question. Then we have the next question. Local maximum of the function. You all know that local maximum of the function you will get, or local minimum. First step is g dash x equals to 0. So 3x square minus 3 being 0. So x equals to plus minus 1. Correct? Now this is your g dash x, which is actually coming out as 3x square minus 3, which is 3x plus 1, x minus 1. By method of intervals, you can at least get the sign. This is minus 1, this is plus 1. And your sign of the derivative is positive. That means your function will be increasing. And from here, this is negative function decreasing and increasing. So this is the point of local minima. And this is the point of local maxima. At x equals to minus 1, plus minus plus. Maximum you are getting, no? Local maximum. At x equals to minus 1, you are going to get, yes, local maxima. So local maximum value. So g of minus 1, guys, is going to be local maximum, which is minus 1 cube minus 3 minus 1. So this is minus 1 plus 3, that is going to be 2. So g of minus 1 is going to give you local max value equals to 2. Wait, ma'am, we are writing, Prajwal. Okay. Write it down. Okay. All right. Then we are having this question, sine 3x cos 4x. Okay. Or you can just simply write cos 4x sine 3x. Okay. This reminds me of a formula, guys, which is 2 cos A sine B. Anybody who will tell me this formula, who will help me with this formula? This is, guys, sine A plus B minus sine A minus B. Okay. So this will become, so you want 2. First thing is you want 2. So 2 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 sine A plus B. So sine 7x minus sine x integral dx. So 1 by 2 sine 7x, integration of sine 7x, guys, cos of, integration of sine is minus cos 7x by 7. This is plus cos x plus constant. Okay, plus constant. Okay, clear? Okay, I am his sister Srishti. Okay, Srishti. I'm not sure if I'll be able to remember every time, but I'll try. I'll try. Okay. Find the general solution of this very differential equation. Very easy. See, this denominator y is not even a concern. Okay, this is just like this. So y dx equals to x dy. Dx upon x is equals to dy upon y. Integral both the sides. Ln mod x is equals to ln mod y plus ln c is something which you should write. Okay. So this is x equals to yc, or you can say y is equals to xk will also work, either of these two. But both will be correct answers. Okay. Both will be the correct answers. Getting it? Understanding it? Okay, clear. Now the next question. Find magnitude of x if a unit vector a x minus a dot x plus a. So this is x square minus a square is equals to 15. Magnitude of x square is equals to 16. Magnitude of x is plus minus 4. Magnitude cannot be minus 4. So only 4 is the correct answer. Again, easy peasy lemon squeezy question. Correct? Okay. Clear? This is the formula. A plus b, a minus b dot product. This is direct, x square minus a square. Now this question. Find the equation of a line in vector form whose point is this and whose direction is this. Understand? In vector form, your line will be point plus lambda times direction, where A is point and B is equals to direction. Okay. R vector is equals to A vector. A vector will be what? 2I cap minus J cap plus 4K cap plus lambda times B vector, that is I plus 2J minus K cap. Okay. Clear? Next question from the probability. E and F are independent events and so are the events E and F dash. Okay. Prove that if E and F are independent events. Can anybody tell me what is the condition for independent event? So basically they are giving that E and F are independent events. That means probability of E multiply probability of, basically whenever you write independent event, now probability of E intersection probability of F, probability of E, probability of F. Okay. So probability of this is given. Now to prove that, that probability of E intersection F dash is probability of E, probability of F dash. Correct? So first of all, understand that to prove that. So this is, how will you prove that? Event E and F dash. Okay, chalo. So understand probability of E union F is what? How to get independent event? Wait. Independent event. Probability of E intersection F is probability of E union F dash. How to prove? Wrong question. No. It's not a wrong question. Okay, let me think about it. Let us do this question a little late. Let us hold this question. Till the time we can focus on this. Okay, yeah. Next part, by the way, next part. Part C, next part. Show that the relation R in the set of real numbers defined as this reflexive, transitive, but not symmetric. Okay. So this question we have to prove that the relation is reflexive. First thing, prove that relation is reflexive. Tell me when exactly the relation is reflexive. So relation R is said to be reflexive if R belongs to A comma A for every A belongs to R. Okay. For every A belongs to set A. Every A belongs to real numbers, because this relation is defined on real numbers, na, with set real numbers. So clearly, basically if I talk about, we know that A is less than or equals to A. This condition will be is true for every A belongs to real number. This implies, है ना, A less than or equals to A. Yes. So A comma A is belonging to this relation, right? Because this will be absolutely true. A is less than or equals to A is a true. So that is why we will call this implies relation is R is reflexive. Second, symmetric. Symmetric says that if A comma B belongs to R, this implies B comma A also belongs to R. So obviously if I say that 2 is less than or equals to 3, this does not imply that 3 is less than or equals to 2. This means that R is not symmetric. Okay. Then transitive. Transitive. Transitive says if A comma B and B comma C belongs to R. This implies A comma C also belongs to R. So obviously A is less than or equals to B and B is less than or equals to C. This definitely implies A is less than or equals to C. Hence this is a transitive relation. Okay. Understanding it, getting it. Correct? Done, done, done. Now this question, prove that cos inverse 4 by 5 plus cos inverse 12 by 13 plus cos inverse 33 by 6 is equals to this. So obviously what my go-to thing for this type of question is convert everything into tan inverse, because we only know tan inverse formula. So from here, tan inverse, see this is what, see, understand, this is your alpha, this is your beta. So alpha is equals to cos inverse 4 by 5. So cos alpha is 4 by 5. So tan alpha from here, so this is based upon hypotenuse, na? So this is 3 by 4. So alpha is tan inverse 3 by 4 from here. Plus, now same if I do with beta, na? So this is going to become 5 by 12. Tan inverse 5 by 12. Because, see, over here 4, 5, this is alpha and this is 3. And in beta, this is 12, 13 and this is 5. Pythagoras triplet. So tan beta is 5 by 12. Okay, so now let's apply the formula. Tan inverse A plus tan inverse B. Tell me, tan inverse A plus tan inverse B is equals to tan inverse A plus B upon 1 minus AB. Tan inverse. This is going to become 9 plus 5, right? 3 multiply kar lo na. So, or rather you do it, 48. 12 4s are 48. 12 3s are 36 plus 20. This is 48 minus 15. 48 minus 15. 48 minus 15, 33 upon 48. So, this is equals to tan inverse 56 by 33. 56 by 33, okay. So 56, now this is theta. 56 is perpendicular, this is your base, and if you do it, this will be your hypotenuse. So this is equal to cos inverse base. What is base? 33, ma'am. What is hypotenuse? 65. Clear? Understanding it? Getting it? Okay. Next question. Express this as a sum of symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. Now understand. Any matrix A can be expressed as sum of symmetric, by the way this is a symmetric part, plus skew symmetric matrix. Okay. This is the concept. So now this 3, 5, 1, minus 1. Okay, this is your A. Can be expressed as. Now here you will be writing the P part. This is your P part, which is a symmetric, and this is a Q part, skew symmetric. So P plus Q, where P matrix is nothing but what? Half 3, 5, 1 minus 1. 3, 5, 1 minus 1. So P matrix will be equals to half. This is 6, 6, 6 minus 2. 3 plus 3, 6, 5 plus 1, 6, 5 plus 1, 6 again, minus 2. So P matrix will be 3, 3, 3 minus 1. So this is 3, 3, 3 minus 1. Plus, now Q matrix will be, you need to subtract this, 0, 0. So 0, 0. And if you subtract minus 4 and minus 4 by 2, minus 2. And 5 minus 1, 4 by 2. Can you see this? This is your symmetric matrix, where the A12 and A21 are equal. Here A12 and A21 will be opposite sign and diagonal is 0. This is skew symmetric, this is symmetric. If you add, are you getting this? 3 plus 0, 3, yes ma'am. 3 plus 2, 5, yes ma'am. 3 minus 2, 1, yes ma'am. Minus 1 plus, oh, you're getting it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, Shruti, you're absolutely right. It will be correct because see, we are not altering the matrix. Obviously, the left hand side and right hand side should be equal. Okay, so this is what the concept is. Go and check this concept in your textbook, then also you will understand. Okay. Now the next question is from the world of parametric differentiation. dy by dx is, they are asking. So dy by dx is dy by d theta upon dx by d theta is equals to dy by dx. And this is equals to now dy by d theta. Differentiate. A is right away. Sin theta derivative is cos theta. Correct? Differentiating this. Now theta cos theta. Product of two functions. So minus sign is there. Theta as it is. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta plus. Derivative of cos theta. Now cos theta as it is. Derivative of theta is 1. Correct? Upon. What about this? Differentiation of this. A is right here. Cos theta. So derivative of cos is minus sin theta. Now plus. Product rule. Theta constant, derivative of sin is cos plus. This time sin theta constant, derivative of theta is 1. Okay, this is sin theta. So clearly these two are gone, and here these two are gone because minus minus will be, so minus and plus will be minus. So this is A also cancel. So this is coming out as theta sin theta upon theta cos theta, correct? This is tan theta. Okay, tan theta. Clear? Getting it? Understanding it? Now the next question. Find the intervals in which the function fx equals to x minus 2 whole cube, x plus 4 whole cube is increasing / decreasing. Okay. So we need to find the intervals where fx is increasing or decreasing. So obviously we have to find first of all f dash x. So two functions, again product rule we will apply. So this time x minus 2 cube is constant. Derivative of this is plus. This time x plus 4 cube is constant 3x minus 2 square. Now what you have to do is you have to take x minus 2 square and x plus 4 square common. 3 also will be coming common, right? 3 also will be common, and what you are going to get is x minus 2 plus x plus 4. 2x plus 2. 2x plus 2. So 2x plus 1, and this is 3 also. x minus 2 square, x plus 4 square. This is equals to your f dash x. Now you have to plot the critical points, which is minus 4, minus 1 and 2. Okay. So plus, so minus, okay, sorry. Plus. Now if you jump, remember wavy curve. 2. So you are jumping, understand. So plus, now you are jumping, you are crossing this critical point which is having even power, matlab same sign. Now you are crossing minus 1, this is having odd power, sign will change. And minus 4 again, even power, sign will not change. Remember wavy curve. If you do not remember it, you don't understand how I apply sign, go and watch my lecture on wavy curve, huh? Because you will have to watch. Okay, short mein I can explain, I can recall that about even power, sign will remain same, but about odd power, it will change. Even power, it will be same. Okay, thank you, Shruti. Thank you so much. Now, obviously, function is increasing in which interval? Tell me. So, this is where your function increases. This is where your function decreases. Okay. All right. So, increasing in A part, increasing in x greater than or equals to minus 1, and B decreasing where? When x is less than or equals to minus 1. Decreasing, increasing. Okay, clear? You can avoid the equal sign also. So x greater than minus 1, x less than minus 1. Now here you have to find the integration. X upon x plus 1, x plus 2. Okay. So how are we going to do that? First of all, we need to manipulate this. What I'm going to do is, this is x upon x plus 1. Partial fractions I'm going to apply over here. So first thing is, let's multiply 2 over here and write 2. Integration dx. Correct. So 1 by 2 will be outside. So this is 2x. So 2x will be x plus 1 plus x plus 2. I can write it this way. So I have added plus 3. This is minus 3. And over here we are having x plus 1, x plus 2. Okay. So 1 by 2. If you just separate out, you will get what? 1 upon x plus 2 plus 1 upon x plus 1 minus 3 upon x plus 1, x plus 2. Correct? Getting it? Yes, can I do that? By partial fraction, yes. So now this is going to become 1 by 2. 1 upon x plus 2 as it is. 1 upon x plus 1 as it is. Minus, what about this? Minus 3, I'll be keeping it right here. And can you see, I can just write it as 1 upon x plus 2 minus 1 upon x plus 1. Actually, you can directly do that. Chalo, let's do that. Okay, let's not make it lengthy. Let's not multiply 2 over here. Directly we are going to do by partial fraction. है ना? Formula we are going to apply. This is तो थोड़ा सा जुगाड़ू method. है ना? So let's do one thing. X upon x plus 1, x plus 2 is equals to a upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2. Correct? This is the better way. Now, take LCM. A x plus 2 plus bx plus 1. Okay, is equals to x. Now compare. So obviously 1 equals to a plus b and 2a plus b is equals to 0. Okay. If you subtract these two, second equation minus first equation. So 2a minus a will be a, b minus b will be 0. This is minus 1. So a is coming out as minus 1 and b will be what? 2. Correct? A minus 1, b2 satisfying this. A minus 1, b2 satisfying this. So yes, this is nothing but integral of minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus 2 upon x plus 2. Integral is right here. Dx, dx. Now integrate. So this is minus log of mod x plus 1 plus 2 log of mod x plus 2. Correct? So plus C, constant also. So this is what? 2 log of mod of x plus 2 minus log of mod x plus 1. Yes or no? Plus constant. This 2 will go in the square. So log of mod x plus 2 whole square upon x plus 1 plus constant is the final answer of this integration. Okay? Have a look. Getting it, understanding it. Okay. Now this question. A, B, C are 3 vectors. So the very good question, very good question. A, B, C are 3 vectors and each vector is orthogonal to sum of other 2 vectors. Find A plus B plus C. Now understand. Each vector is A is orthogonal, that means perpendicular to sum of other 2 vectors. So when 2 vectors are perpendicular, dot product between them is 0. Understand? Each vector is perpendicular to sum of other 2. So A and B plus C are perpendicular, that is why dot product between them is 0. Again, B dot C plus A is also 0. And C dot A plus B is also 0. Understanding or not? So this will give you A dot B plus A dot C equals to 0. B dot C plus C dot A is, plus B dot A is equals to 0, right? B dot A. And C dot A plus C dot B is equals to 0. Now add. A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is equals to 0. Please do not forget to apply this vector, 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 vector. A dot B plus B dot B plus C dot A is 0. Getting it? Understanding it? Now, what are you looking for? Ma'am, mod of magnitude of A plus B plus C. You know that A plus B plus C whole square is A square plus B square plus C square, right? Plus 2. A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. This equals to 0. Okay. So this is your 0 and this is given to you, right? So A plus B plus C whole square is equals to 9 plus 16 plus 25. So square will be gone, root will be right here. So root 50 is the correct answer of this question. Understanding it, getting it? Yes? Okay. Okay. Now there is one question from Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem. Okay. This question is from the Bayes theorem, which is bag 1 contains 4 red and 4 black balls. Bag 2 contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One bag is selected at random and a ball is drawn and is found to be red. What is the probability that bag 1 is selected? What is the probability that bag 1 is selected? We are looking for probability of bag 1 being selected given that it is a which ball? Red ball. This is what we are looking for. This is nothing but, now here favorable probability, bag favorable probability is found to be red. Ball found to be red. So probability that bag 1 is selected and probability is red ball is found from bag 1 upon probability of again bag 1 selected, probability of red ball from bag 1 plus probability of bag 2 selected and probability that red ball is coming from bag number 2. Okay, this is your direct formula. Probability of selection of bag 1 and bag 2 both will be half. Either selecting bag 1 or bag 2, equal probability half. So this is half. Now probability of red ball coming from bag number 1 will be 4 by 8 upon again 1 by 2 into 4 by 8. In base theorem you will always see that the numerator part will match with a portion of denominator. Now probability of bag 2 selection is also half, but probability of red ball coming from bag 2, 2 red 6 black. So 2 by 6. This is 1 by 3. Now you just clearly see half to is getting already cancelled out. Correct? So this is 1 by 2 upon 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Solve it out. This is 3 2s are 6, 5, 1 by 2 and this is going to be 6 by 10. So 3 by 5. Probability is coming out as, no guys, I am doing something wrong. Am I doing something wrong? 2 and, oh guys, sorry, this is 8, right? This is your 8. That is why it is not correct. So now this is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. So if you solve it, this is 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. So the answer is, no, 6 by 8. Correct. This is actually correct, है ना? Or you can just take 4 as the LCM. 2 plus 3, 3. So this is 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 by 3 is the correct answer. Yes? Correct? Okay. So now the next question appears, which is from the part, which part guys? Part D. Okay. So part D says that this is the question fx equals to 3 minus 4x is 1 1 on 2 or bijective. We have to justify. So first of all, prove that the function is 1 1. So to prove that function is 1 1, let's take x1 and x2 which will belongs to domain of f. To prove 1 1, we have a thing which is f of x1 equate to f of x2. Right? So 3 minus 4x1 is equals to 3 minus 4x2. 3 3 cancel, minus minus cancel, 4 4 cancel. Clearly x1 and x2 are equal. This implies the function is 1 1. Now 3 minus 4x equals to your fx. We know that x belongs to R. So obviously f of x is equals to 3 minus 4x. This function will also belongs to R. The range of this function is coming out as all real values, all real numbers. And codomain of this function is given as what? Tell me. All real values. So whenever this is given, understand. This is your domain, this is your codomain. Codomain is all real. Codomain is all real. And range of this function is clearly, this is a straight line guys. Range of a straight line, okay, like this, having slope minus 4 is all real. So codomain and range are equal. That means this is an onto function. Hence, this function is 1 1 and onto, or you can say that this function is a bijective also. So we have justified our answer. Okay. All right. Clear. Next question on your screen. Next question. Okay. So now this is your A and we need to prove that the cubic equation involving matrix A will look like this. So there is a proper technique which says that uh, basically a minus lambda I is equals to 0 will give characteristic equation in A. Okay, this will give characteristic equation in A. Okay, so A minus lambda I determinant. So first of all, A minus lambda I, tell me. So this is your A102, 021, 203 minus lambda times I, 100, 010, 001. Now multiply. A minus lambda I will be what? Directly 1 minus lambda, 2 minus lambda, 3 minus lambda. Rest everything will be 0 if you operate it, if you solve it. This is your matrix. Now take determinant and make it 0. Right? So determinant of A minus lambda I is equals to 1 minus lambda, 2 minus lambda, 3 minus lambda. Opening of the determinant, 1 minus lambda, and we are having this. Minus 0 is gone, plus 2, and we are having 0 minus, so minus will be plus 2, lambda minus 2. Correct? This is, if you just take 2 minus lambda out, okay, for the time being. So this is lambda minus 1, lambda minus 3 plus 2. And this is equals to 0, guys. So 2 minus lambda is right there, and lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 3 plus, so this is plus 5 equals to 0. So you are going to get a cubic equation if you see, and this cubic equation will be lambda cube minus 6 lambda square plus 7 lambda plus, you are going to get 2 is equals to 0. This is your cubic equation is in lambda. Cubic equation in lambda. Now, the moment you replace lambda by A matrix, you will get this characteristic equation. That's how you get it. Okay? That's how you get this characteristic equation. Okay? All right. Now, let us quickly jump towards this part E, guys. And yes, let's talk about part E. Part E is having one question from LPP, linear programming. Another question, it is from definite integration, specifically your King's property. So you have to prove your King's property, right? This is your King's property. You have to prove it, and hence you have to evaluate. So how to prove your King's property? So first, let's prove it. So you have to put x is equals to a plus b minus t, substitution. So dx will be what? Minus dt. Okay, and obviously the upper and lower limit will also get changed. So this is a, b, f of x dx is equals to now integral of f of a plus b minus, so x will be what? A plus b minus t, and dx will be minus of dt, correct? Now, understand. So this is, you are talking about the LHS part. You are not looking at the RHS. This you have to prove. Now only think about this. X is replaced by this. Okay. Dx is replaced by minus dt, and now a. So when this is lower limit is a, that means what is happening? Your x is a. So if you put your x as a cancel, t will become b. If you put your x is equals to b right here, b cancel, a is equals to t. Correct? So this is what we are going to get. Now this is b to a. Are you getting it? This is a to b, this is b to a. So you have to interchange the limits. The moment you interchange a and b, okay, it is going to become a, b, f of a plus b minus t. Basically, the minus sign will get removed. And now, the last step is just, you can anytime in definite integration, replace t by x. You can do that anytime, a plus b. So, this is your King's property proved. Yes, Prajwal, part T I told only 2 because there will be a few questions that will be given in the PDF, guys, and you have to solve it, okay? So, few questions I am giving you homework, okay? Otherwise, the session is going to be very, very, very long. Okay, in case of any doubts, you can just comment also. Okay, so this is how it is. And now we have to evaluate this. Pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx upon 1 plus root tan x. Okay. All right, getting it. Now apply the King's property. So this is your I and this is your equation number 1. Apply King's rule. So King's rule will be f of x is equals to f of a plus b, upper limit plus lower limit minus x. Pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is pi by 2. So pi by 2 minus x. So dx upon 1 plus square root tan pi by 2 minus x. Cot x, guys. Integral again same pi by 6, pi by 3. Now let us write this cot x by another term, which is dx. This is 1 by tan. 1 by root tan. So this is root tan x if you take LCM plus 1 root tan x. Integration pi by 6, pi by 3. Correct? This is the second thing. Now you have to add 2i is equals to this plus this. The moment you add these two quantities, you will realize 1 plus root tan x, 1 plus root tan x will be same. Okay. And if you add 1 and root tan x, 1 plus root tan x will be right here. And this is dx, upper and lower limit pi by 6, pi by 3. This is cancelling out. So 2i is equals to integration of x, pi by 6, pi by 3. And integration of 1 is x. Pi by 3 minus pi by 6 by 2 is the value of integration. So this is nothing but pi by 12 is the value of I. Okay, 60 minus 30, 30. 30 by 2 is pi by 12, that is 15 degree. Okay, are you getting it? Are you understanding it? Okay. Now, this question, if you are able to see, either this or this. Find the value of k so that this function is a continuous function. Do you know what is the definition of continuity? So, continuity at x equals to 5. So, if you are saying the function is continuous at x equals to 5, so f of 5 is equals to f of 5 minus is equals to f of 5 plus. For a function to be continuous at x equals to 5, this should be happening. F of 5, can anybody tell? F of 5, when x is equals to 5, you have to put it over here, 5k plus 1 equals to f of 5 minus, that means x is less than 5. 5k plus 1 again. F of 5 plus, that means now this time x is greater than 5, you have to plug in your 5 value over here, 5 3s are 15 minus 5. So now just equate these to 5k. 5k plus 1 is equals to 10. 5k is equals to 9. K is equals to 9 upon 5. So k, find the value of k. The value of k is right here. Okay. And this, you can do it. A is given, B is inverse given. You have to verify AB whole inverse is equals to B inverse, A inverse. So this is the property. And you have to verify it. You have to prove it. So you have to, in here, what you have to do is you first multiply AB. Multiplication of two matrix, 2 cross 2. Okay, ma'am. Then AB matrix will be there. Find inverse of a 2 cross 2 matrix. Keep it on the left hand side. On the right hand side, calculate inverse of this. Calculate inverse of this. Now this multiply this on the right hand side and you'll be fine. Okay. Now part F quickly. Part F is again your MCQs. Point of inflection of fx equals to sin x. Now sin x is something which will look like this. Now you understand that this is the point x equals to 0. This is the point x equals to 0. Now after x equals to 0, downward facing curve, before this upward facing curve. So like about x equals to 0, my curve is changing its concavity. That is why x equals to 0 will become a point of inflection. That is one thing. And the another thing, in a parallelogram OACB, so let's have a parallelogram then. Okay, so OA is P vector, guys, and OB is Q vector. So understand, with the triangle law, OA and this is B, this is C, correct? So this diagonal will be what? P plus Q. And this diagonal AC will be P minus Q. So O, A, this is C as per the question. And this is B. So AB, now understand, this is your Q vector. Okay. So OA, now triangle law. How do you apply triangle law? Understand. OA vector plus AB vector is equals to OB vector. OA vector as per the question is P, plus AB vector you don't know, and OB vector is Q vector. So clearly P minus Q, if they are talking about, that is going to become minus AB vector, and minus AB vector is BA vector. P minus Q is BA vector, option C, guys, option C. So with this question, we are done with our model test paper, and I'll be attaching the PDF in the description box, okay, and on the Telegram as well, so that you can access the PDF and you can attempt the optional questions and also some remaining questions also. If at all you face any difficulties, you can directly text message on Telegram. It is open messages are allowed in Telegram channel. Okay. So this is me, your Namrata Ma'am, Ninja Ma'am, signing off, and I'm gonna see you in the next video, which is top 30 question. Top 30 question. Yes, Shruti. Top 30 question will be there for mathematics. Okay. Not tomorrow, but by day after tomorrow. Yes. Also, if you are having any more doubts, you can directly ping me on my Telegram also. t.me/Namrata Jaisinghani. This is my Telegram, personal Telegram. Okay. All right.